Champions League round of 16 draws are out. And I'm not surprised with Real Madrid getting Man City. We all knew we would face Man City. We faced them every year in the Champions League since 2020, or was that 2022? Every year we always face them. That's fine. The surprising part of this draw is Barcelona getting the easy bracket. And this happens literally every Champions League year. How does Barcelona always get the easy side of the bracket? When you look at the right hand side, you see good teams. Good teams, I won't lie. When you look at the left hand side, it is World War III. It's the third World War on the left hand side. That's where Real Madrid just happens to be. Bayern Munich, Man City, Liverpool. You have Chelsea, you have PSG. Damn. You see, UEFA, if you ask me, they are setting up Barcelona or Arsenal to win the Champions League. No doubt about it. Absolutely no doubt. And I'll say this, if you're a Barcelona fan, or even an Arsenal fan, and you don't win the Champions League this season, just close your club. Close your club, man. If you're a Barcelona fan, and if you guys don't win the Champions League this season, end your club. Arsenal as well, because this is the best. This is ideal. I mean, this is the best opportunity for either Barcelona or Arsenal to win this competition. I'm having a look at Arsenal's. Arsenal even has a way better part. Leverkusen, they've been trashed this season. Sporting, it's called Boda Glint, whatever. Well, the better man will prevail, but still, I don't think any of them would face Arsenal. Then look at Barcelona's bracket. Newcastle, they've beaten Newcastle already this season. Newcastle aren't really in the best of form this season. Champions League wise, they are good, but then generally they aren't really good. Atletico de Madrid, Tottenham. Imagine Barcelona faces Tottenham. Is going to be the scoreline is going to end 10-0. 10-0. With Atletico de Madrid, we've seen Atletico Madrid. They are good in knockout competitions, but in the UCL they will never face Barcelona. That's an easy semi-final position for Barcelona. Very, very easy. For Arsenal Arsenal have like the easiest path to the semi-finals up until they face Barcelona, in order to get to the final. But then have a look at Real Madrid's brackets. Manchester City, they are Classico of Europe. We have to play that. Now, Atalanta, Bayern Munich, that's a tough game as well. If Real Madrid beats Man City, we face Bayern Munich. If Man City beats Real Madrid, they face Bayern Munich. It is war over here. It is war. The left-hand side is war. Have a look at this. Liverpool versus Galatasaray. Galatasaray trash Juventus 5-2. And then the fans they have over there, very stormy fans. Maybe you might say this isn't the best of fixtures, but if you ask me, do never underrate Galatasaray. Never underrate that team. Chelsea, Paris Saint-Germain. We are going to run it back. The Club World Cup finals. Chelsea beat them 3-0. We are going to see how it works out this time around. Chelsea aren't really in the best of form. PSG as well. They aren't really in the best of form. You know what? Let me give my predictions for this. Let me give you my predictions for this. For the first game, Paris Saint-Germain, Chelsea. I believe Saint-Germain would seal it up in the first game. Because it's going to be at home, in Paris. I believe they will seal it up and get the win. Then over at Stamford Bridge, I just believe it might be a narrow win for Chelsea, or Paris might still, get the win. Ultimately, I believe Paris Saint-Germain goes through. Then Galatasaray, Liverpool. I'll say this: if Galatasaray win the first leg, they've gone through. The first leg is going to be in Turkey, of course. If they win that leg, they've gone through. That's what I'll say. But if Liverpool can win or draw at Turkey, then Liverpool goes through. Ultimately, hot take, Galatasaray goes through. Hot take, Galatasaray goes through. Real Madrid versus Manchester City. Manchester City have picked up from Real Madrid. We don't know where we are going. But ultimately, I'll give it to Real Madrid. I always believe. The first game is at the Bernabeu. We have to win over there. To be honest, win at the Bernabeu or not, Real Madrid will go through. And I hope I don't jinx this. I hope I'm not jinxing this. Atalanta versus Bayern Munich. Atalanta, solid performance, but I believe Bayern Munich would possibly draw to Atalanta, in Italy, or possibly even win. To be honest, it's not even a competition. Bayern Munich goes through. Then, still on the left side of the brackets, we have Paris Saint-Germain coming up against Galatasaray. I believe Saint-Germain would win over to the semi-finals. Then for the quarterfinal, Real Madrid versus Bayern Munich. A very hot game. Very hot game. I believe Real Madrid will win. I believe Real Madrid will win. There's no reasoning behind it, but Real Madrid will win. Alright, then coming up, the semi-finals is Paris Saint-Germain versus Real Madrid. I believe Real Madrid will win as well. Alright, then Real Madrid are in the final. Who are we going to face? Let's move over to the right-hand side of the bracket. We have Newcastle, Barcelona. Barcelona get that one. Tottenham versus Atletico. Atletico gets that one. We have, a local La Liga fixture, Barcelona versus Atletico de Madrid. Depending on who's available for Barcelona, if they don't have too many injuries by then, I believe Barcelona would beat Atletico de Madrid. But if they have, Frankie de Jong and Pedri, they have to be very fit in order for that to happen. Ultimately, Barcelona goes to, the semi-final. Then Boda versus Sporting. To be honest, I won't go against Boda. The underdogs. Boda takes this one. Then Bayer Leverkusen, Arsenal gets it. So it's going to be Boda versus Arsenal. Boda versus Arsenal. Arsenal goes through. Yeah, so it's Arsenal, Barcelona in the semi-finals. Who's going to win? My opinion, Arsenal. Real Madrid, Arsenal in the final. Who wins? Real Madrid wins this Champions League. Mark my words. This might just be the worst take of all time, but I stand by this. Let me know yours down in the comment section. And Real Madrid fans, prepare for Monday. On Monday, we face Getafe in the La Liga. If you think they are a small side, they are the side with they play the most haram ball. Forget about Chulo Simeone. Getafe, that's where it's at. I'll catch you guys later.